Well, hello and welcome people on the internet to Dwarven Realms. This game is kind of like action roguelike meets bullet heaven. Obviously there's quite a bit of overlap between the two genres, but this one is kind of like gameplay is leaning a little bit more towards bullet heaven, and progression is built a little bit more towards action RPG. This game just came out a couple days ago and I figured we'd check it out. I did go ahead and play the tutorial a bit before, however, I think that it is kind of, it would be kind of nice to run you guys through it so that way you can see kind of how the systems all work. So let's go ahead and do that. So here is our character. There is a quite minimal character generator. There are two types of gameplay, which I think I should mention here before we actually run through here.
Just what I need.
Yes, yes, I am a boomer. That's fine. I'm gonna wait until after he talks here to keep talking. So there are two different ways you can play. We are playing in offline mode, and offline mode basically just means your character is permanent. There's not going to be any season resets. So if you want to just have one character to play through the entirety of your time in the game, you can do that. However, there is also an open season version of the game. If you're familiar with action RPGs,
just click on it and enter the first rupture.
Thank you, Oren. So if you're somebody who likes to play seasonally, climb the leaderboards, and check your performance against other players, there is that version of the game as well, and your characters will reset. I don't know how long the seasons are, but just as a reference, not that it's going to matter here for the first video or anything, but we're playing in offline mode. So this is our castle. Basically, as we're going to be increasing levels, completing different objectives, we're going to get some more space. Like there's a library over here that we'll figure out later on, but there's going to be some other stuff that opens up here for our progression. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into our first rupture here. So as we progress through ruptures, we're going to get new locations. Like this is all these little dots here are locations that we can play in. Let's go ahead and jump into the Mystic Forest. Boss rewards are going to drop goblets. We'll figure out what that is later. And here we go, jumping right in. So let's go ahead and run past this guy. He's probably going to tell us something important that we need to know.
Whack the not so big baddies, level up, then tackle the bigger baddies.
Yeah, it's pretty important to know. I will agree.
Off with the biggest baddie of them all. Easy peasy, right?
Okay, so track your essence and time here. So basically in the top left, you can see that there is a time limit as well as time essence. So basically what our goal is going to be, and there is either manual attacking like I have here, or if you just double click the attack button, you will switch to auto attack, which I am definitely going to leave on for my entirety in the game. We can also pick this up. We can choose our reward here. So here's some goblets. Let's see. We have the Goblet of Fire. Did you put your name into the Goblet of Fire, Harry? Goblet of Lightning or Goblet of Arcane. We're going to go Goblet of Fire here.
Open your inventory and equip that goblet. You might actually kill some. Oh, right. You killed an elite.
All right, let's open up our inventory here. So there is a lot here, but it's going to break us down quite quickly. We have all of our equipment, which is pretty standard. Rings, shields, bracelets, gloves, belt, all that kind of stuff. We also have down here three different things. So we have a goblet, a horn, and like a little trinket. Basically, the way that the auto system works, this is kind of the bullet heaven system, is you're going to have three different types. So we can put the goblet here. This is going to give us an automatic skill. So this is going to channel the combined energies of two Zelkorian spellcasters, unleashing a potential area of effect explosion, engulfing the target zone in magical devastation. Oh boy. That's a whole lot. Now, the way that this works is you can see there's a symbol here, which is the same symbol here. This is the actual ability it's doing. The game is going to walk us through this, but I'm going to give you just a quick breakdown. Basically, each item here is going to have a different skill on it. What you can do is you can have three different skills applied at the same time, or if you find a skill you really like, you could hunt down a horn, whatever this is, and a little trinket of the same skill type. For each skill type you have equipped, it's going to both increase the damage and the cooldown. So if you like an ability you really like an ability, you could then get three of the same stat, or you could just get three totally different ones. Totally up to you. We also have stat points here, so as we level up, we're going to get stat points. I'm not sure exactly what kind of build I'm going to go with. I kind of am thinking maybe like a bow, which could be kind of cool. So maybe we go dexterity. There's a bunch of different weapons that we can do, but I think I'm going to make an archer. I think archer seems cool. So let's go ahead and get some dexterity here. Add our points in there. There we go. Down here, we don't need to worry about this yet, but this is basically our inventory. There's obviously this inventory space, but this is all crafting materials that we'll get into later. Okay, we have this. So I think this should be, yeah, this is more essence. So overall, what is our goal? Our goal is to kill enough enemies so that they drop enough essence. In the top left, you can see time essence. What we're trying to do is build that up, collect a bunch of essence. So you can see there, we just collected a whole bunch. Once we get up to the maximum amount, this right here is going to open up a door, which we can, so you can see here, requires 100 essence. All right, so we're going to collect that. Once we get all that essence, we can open up the door to the boss, fight the boss, and then make our way through the rupture. The other thing we can do as we're in here is there are going to be some materials, like this rock here, that we can break to get some crafting materials. So we're going to want to focus on collecting those up as well. Trees here, this is also something that we can collect. So if we run over here, collect these tree. Is there anything else? It looks like there's maybe a bit of a rock or something over here that we can mine. This tree we can also break down. Is this rock? Yeah, okay, we can even break down that rock, okay. Now, if we want to speed things up here, of course, we can take out the elites here to get some essence, but we can also make our way over to this bookcase, which is a strange location for a bookcase, but we can claim the ancient books of knowledge, which will become relevant later on. Let's go ahead. I thought that said Trevor for a second. I was like, we're going to beat up Trevor, but no, we are going to beat up the Terror. All right, keep knocking him down, keep him going, keep getting that essence coming.
Oh, it's a time tear. Get into it, quickly.
All right, let's jump into the time tear. Spawn an elite and spawn some treasure. Is this my treasure? Claim offhand artifact. So we got a new Goblet of Fire. Okay, let's jump into our inventory here. So this Goblet of Fire is slightly different. This has a pulsating orb on the ground. Orb accumulates charge over time periodically, releasing damage waves incoming intensity. So I think I'm going to stick with the one I have, because you can only have one goblet at a time. As far as stat points, we should probably just do... Let's see. Does any of this increases... Yeah, let's increase our experience here at the beginning a little bit, so that way we don't have to worry about it later on. Obviously, the more experience you get, you know, earlier on, it's going to help you level up faster. Let's jump into this Terran time. Have another elite spawn. Shouldn't be a problem. Should be able to take him out. There we go. So we hit our essence cap, and so now we can go ahead and take the boss. There is, as far as I can tell, there is kind of benefit of sitting here and farming up essence, which we'll take a look at here after we fight the boss. It might be one of those things that the tutorial kind of tells us about later on rather than right at the beginning. So if it's not there when we first jump in, I'll kind of point out exactly how it works. Let's go ahead and grab that and make our way into the boss. Open up the path. And yes, these guys are still going to chase you, so you should definitely just move on forward.
It's getting embarrassing.
Okay, so like for the boss, let's go ahead and do this. I'm just going to swap this out just so we can see a different ability here. We do also have other stats here. Max health, amount of life stolen, energy regeneration, crit damage against mobs and bosses. What increases our crit chance? Okay, let's get some agility too, maybe. Although maybe we should just go for dexterity still. All right, here's the Terror Master here. Dodge out of those. He's going to summon some mobs. That's okay. Get him dead. Now, you saw there, maybe, there's a little bit of text there. It said, gained one-handed skill. Well, what is that? Well, if we open up... Nope, not going in there just yet. Forget what you saw. We will go over that in a minute. There is leveling up of individual weapon types. So, for example, one-handed weapon is a weapon type that the more you use it, the better stats you will have for those weapons. You'll also get some additional specific weapon skills that you can activate. So pretty early on, assuming we're going to want to go with a bow, we're going to want to find a bow that we can use so that way we can start increasing that and getting our active skills.
Well, look at that. You actually managed to take him down. I am mildly impressed. But
all right.
Don't let it get to your head. Archeon might send more of them. Enjoy the loot.
Very nice. Let's go ahead and get our treasure here. We got a whole bunch of stuff. It doesn't look like we got a bow, though, unfortunately. So let's go back to our home fort. Yeah, okay, so this system is not implemented yet in the tutorial, but if you go back there, you'll see that at the end, we had an extra 102 time essence. Basically, one of the systems that the game is going to introduce to us is at the end of a run, if you still have extra time essence, you can convert it into these different types of experience modifiers or experience items, I guess. I think the Book of Knowledge that we got early on is one of these, and eventually this library is going to open up and you can convert these extra items into added experience for your character. We do also have mounts. As far as I can tell, I'm not sure exactly what the mounts are for because we are just kind of in this area. If I'm being honest, there is a shop. I'm assuming that the mounts are there just so that way people buy mounts.
Well done, Toothpick. You made it back in one piece. After the next rupture, you'll unlock a new part of your home fort. Now chop chop into the second rupture.
Yeah, there we go. We're going to open up some more stuff. So now let's go into the Eternal Sanctuary. Drops horns. And we need horns. Killing the boss unlocks a weapon rack and unlocks the disenchant station at your home fort. All right, well, let's get in. Let's do it, and let's unlock some stuff.
Tired, huh? Try activating auto attack.
Yeah, auto attack is very much needed, for sure. Before I knew there was auto attack, I was just manual attacking, and I was like, oh, goodness, I can't keep this up for very long. Now, we do have some crates here that we have to, I believe, collect. Yeah, we need more essence. So they will give us a bunch of, well, they'll give us a bunch of stuff here, but we got to get some essence first in order to actually open it up. There we go. Now we can open this up. So it gives us some crafting material as well as, what was that? Was it gold? I looked very quickly. So let's focus on killing this terror, and then we'll go cut down a tree. Actually, we'll pick up this bookcase, Book of Knowledge. There we go. It does say go into your inventory and equip, but there's nothing to equip, so I'm not sure about that. Requires 5 more essence. Okay. Oh, so I think perhaps... Oh, I see. So we have to spend essence to get those items. I see. So I think that the bookcase that we went to cost us essence. Got it. Okay, that is something that, for whatever reason, I didn't pick up on the first time I played this, but now I get it. There we go. Yeah, okay, so this is going to cost us 15... Got it, I see. Okay, so we can do that for crafting material. Okay, let's just keep working down the tomb echo. And we got some flowers over here we can cut up. We got the rocks we can break. Let's go ahead and get these. Now, the little time rifts that you just saw are... They have a very short cooldown. So when you see them, you want to pop into them as fast as possible. I saw that one very late, so I didn't pop into it. But we got one over here, so let's go ahead and pop this open.
Listen, if you stick with the weapon, you might actually get good with it. Each one's got fancy upgrades, and you can unlock new tricks as you go. And hey, try not to hurt yourself.
There we go. So we'll open up with J. So this is that the weapon progression system that I was talking about before. So we've gotten to the first tier, which gives us Edge of Fury, which increases our one-handed damage by 20%. It also gives us Magical Slash, which is going to give us an active ability. So we'll go ahead and select that. Let's see. Consumes 30 energy, but just increases our attack damage. Wait, are these different? No, I just don't think I have this yet. Got it, because I was going to say, I definitely remember... Oh, no, never mind. This is a Magical Slash. Okay, the way I was reading before, it looked like it was just giving us a magic bonus, but this is an active ability. So once we get up to basically 200 points here, we'll also unlock a secondary attack. So we have two different attacks that we can have here. So we have Mage, we have Archery, we have Two-Handed, Mauls and Staffs, and Spears. And let's get back into it here. Let's see. Yeah, so you can see now we have the Q, which we have just a little... It was kind of hard to see, but it does do a little like beam slash there through enemies. And obviously that's going to use our... What did they call it? Was it energy or magic or mana or whatever? But basically the blue resource over down there in the bottom right. which will recharge over time. Obviously, if you're going to be a more magic-based character, that will probably recharge a bit faster. Something's draining us. Something's definitely draining us. Do we have like a debuff on us or something? Oh, right. Our dash uses that. That's right. That's right. Kind of want to take out... You know what? I should probably just leave. Let's claim the treasure.
Hurry up and head for the glowing statue. Now look at
Yep,
that.
let's grab that.
This offhand can be powerful. So
Open this up. Let's see. Okay, so let's take a look in here. We got a helmet. Let's go ahead and equip that. We got the Horn of Fire, Dragon Flame, manifests a colossal fire dragon on the battlefield. That's pretty cool. Let's put that on. We have some armor here, armor spinning blade damage. So a lot of this armor is going to have different modifiers for different abilities. Obviously, all of these right now we don't actually have, so it's really just the armor there. This will increase our one-handed damage though, so that's kind of nice. We do have, let's see, so we have a Goblet of Arcane that we had before. We got the shoes. Let's go ahead and do that. And because we have the one-handed, I was going to put on the, like, a great axe so we could take a look two-handed weapons, but I think I'm actually just going to leave on the short sword because we do have the one-handed damage. Actually, now that I think about that, this, what is it, extra 3% damage, even the extra 20% damage that we got from the skill doesn't really matter. So we're going to put on the great axe and do that for a little bit. Cannot switch what? Oh, I'm still technically in combat. Okay. Can I just do this to get out of combat? Okay. Let's grab a reward here. Let's go ahead and take the Burning Shield, Electric Dragons, or Spinning... Ooh, Spinning Blade is something we had, so let's go ahead and take that. Can we put that on us? Because we have... Where is it? Was it here? Yeah, Spinning Blade damage goes up, so let's take that. Now, obviously, because I put on my two-handed weapon, I no longer have that active attack. However, I am still working on, you know, building up my two-handed weapon tree as I get these leveled up. And now I have some extra energy that I can use for dashes. And this is also going to do quite a bit more damage, so the boss is going to die a bit faster. Where'd you go? Oh, right over here. Alright, come on, Shadow Reaper. Just eat it. Just eat it. There we go. Rupture 2 completed. We get some essence. Give us the treasure. So many great things. Still no bow. Boo. Ooh, wait a minute. Choose reward.
pay attention.
Haha.
Every weapon's got its own flashy combos and skills. Some for the quick and nimble. Others for the slow and strong. Pick one that matches your lack of coordination, and who knows, you might just surprise yourself.
Alright, so we'll take the bow. Let's go ahead and put that on us. We do have some gloves here, which we can take. That does have the electric dragon, so maybe we want to do that. Lightning totem, arcane damage bonus, so we have that. Now that we're going to be ranged, it doesn't make sense to do spinning blades. So we do have, let's see, where's the... Oh, wait, did we not take the lightning dragon? Is that what happened? Star blades... No, Starblade is what we currently have on, right? So let's do the Dragon Flame, and let's do... Or maybe we should do... That one's rare, so let's do that one. And then let's throw on the... Yeah, let's do toxicity damage. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. We also have this for more max health. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, I think we're good. I think we figured it out. Teleport to home fort. Let's do it. All right, so we'll head over this way to the disenchant station.
Disenchanting table. You can break down your unused items into different materials. Go on, give it a try.
Disenchanting items will grant you materials that can be used for crafting. All right, so let's go ahead and drop off a bunch of stuff. I think at this point, I'm just going to drop off... I'm going to keep, like, the blue stuff for now. Who knows? Who knows? Like, I'm going to keep the great axe just because it's kind of cool, and I'm not sure when I'm going to get another two-handed weapon, so I'll just kind of hold on to it. All the rest of the stuff, though, we're going to go ahead and drop off. So basically, we put it on here, disenchant it all. And boom, we get a whole bunch of crafting stuff. Now, the crafting stuff we don't have a table for just yet, but we will eventually figure that out. For now, let's go ahead and jump into another rupture. We can jump into the Golden Lotus Valley. So you can see here we're gonna unlock a whole bunch of stuff, but we're also gonna be getting trinkets here. Alrighty, let's go, my fully armored archer, who's definitely not wearing an archer tunic, but that's okay. Okay, let's start breaking some of this stuff down. Oh, wait, is that my dragon? Oh, it's my dragon. That's so cool. Oh, and then we got our toxicity pools on the ground, too. Wow, wait, hold up. We're doing some hefty damage here. Oh, timer. Let's go. Now, I will say, with the bow, it is getting a little bit tough to see where exactly I'm aiming. It's obviously quite, I would say it's quite simple with the melee weapons, right? Because you can kind of see, it's easier to see the physical trail that you're leaving. However, with the bow here, we're kind of just aiming on that white dot there, and that is very easy to lose track of. So this might actually be, I'm just kind of aiming in the general direction, obviously, of where I think I should be aiming, but it is going to be a little bit more difficult to do that. And I don't believe, if we take a look at the settings here real quick, I don't think that there's any way to change the center crosshair. It wouldn't be under graphics setting. It wouldn't be under inputs, perhaps. I highly doubt that. Yeah, so that would definitely be something I would like to see, is a way to change your crosshair, maybe size, shape, and color. Those are kind of, you know, like the default options that I would definitely like to see. So maybe we won't going with an archer. Maybe we'll end up going with a two-handed weapon. But definitely wanted to check it out and see how it looks.
Open the skill tree and allocate points to the skills you want to enhance.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay, so for people who maybe don't know about this, we did get a preview here. This is your skill tree, and it is glorious. Yeah, so this is very, very sprawling. Very sprawling. So we start down here in the bottom, and we have 3 different branches that we can go off of. As far as what you're looking for, basically in here, the thing that is slightly different and makes it a little bit less, let's say overwhelming, I guess, is the fact that there, as far as I can tell, as far as I've seen, I might be wrong about this, this is not where you get your skills from. So a lot of trees like this, what you'll typically see is like, oh, there's a skill over here that I really want, and you'll build your way that way. There's really not that. It's just kind of passive bonuses. So for the most part, you know, it's not as like definitive where you should maybe go. Kind of think just going over here for the damage would be beneficial. We have damage reduction, health regeneration, so if we want to go for a bit of a tankier build, which I actually think could probably be pretty fun. Now that I know kind of how the bows, I don't think are going to be, typically while I like playing bow characters, I don't know that with the way that the crosshair is set up this one, it's going to be most beneficial for me. So I think I'm actually going to build this way and build maybe more of a tanky character. That's also typically where I like to go. So we'll go health bonus, we'll go damage bonus, we'll go more damage bonus, and then we're going to work our way armor, health, damage reduction, health regeneration. Yeah, so we're going to work our way down this way and just get a bunch of small upgrades here. Very nice. We can also go into our inventory here. We got a bunch of points to spend, which now I guess is a little weird. I haven't figured out if there's a way to reset these stats yet. Not that it's the worst thing in the world. This also increases our armor too, so that's not the end of the world. And again, wisdom here. So let's go ahead and increase our base damage. I think what's really nice here, what they're doing, is typically what we would see in a stat system like this, or not typically, I guess I should say, but more traditionally, right, is dexterity might increase damage for range weapons and strength would increase damage for melee weapons. I really like that they've combined the two, so it doesn't really lock you into one specific damage type. I think that's really nice. Crit chance lifesteal increases max health. Yeah, so let's go ahead and increase our max health as well. We did get some new gloves, although they're not that great. I guess they give the same amount of armor. I mean, yeah, they're kind of doing their thing. Now, is this something I need to spend, or is this a reward? Claim planks. Okay, we can chill here. Actually, we can go ahead and move back this way because there was something. Yeah, we can claim this. Claim ancient books of knowledge. Claim these resources, and then we can move our way to the boss. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I see. So, I think what happened is I think we got to 100, but then we went underneath 100. I think you need to spend, like, you need to have 100 essence in your inventory, basically, to unlock it. I think is how it's working. And actually, I'm going to take out this time essence so I can get the reward for that. And it should be this terror over here, I believe. Yeah, there we go.
Look, human, a trinket. You're on your way to building a full set. Equip it, and you might be a bit less of a weakling.
Okay, what do we want here? Spinning blade damage, electric dragons, or burning shield. So I think these are all things that we have. We have the spinning blade on a horn. This is a trinket. Oh, so this is a good way to show this. Okay, so if we take the horn here, which is the spinning blade, and we take a look at this, base damage, 167%, cooldown 2.2, right? We come in here, we take the spinning blade, and then we're going to pop this over here, and you can see that there's also an indicator down here with 2 dots, indicating that we have 2 of the same, basically like sub, whatever you want to call it. Basically, they're like all trinkets, right? Now we have damage, a little bit extra, but our cooldown has also reduced down to 2. Hey, get off my butt. Alrighty here. Well, if you don't like spiders, sorry about that. There is a giant spider in the field right now. Let's go ahead and keep working down this spider, though. And we do also have healing potions. Haven't had the need for them yet, but you can see down there at the bottom, we do have 3 of them. And we do I'm assuming, actually, let's go ahead and pop one right now. Yeah, okay, so once you find them, they refill your potion meter, so you're almost never really low on potions, really. But every time you start, even if you use all 3 and you jump into a new rupture, they will give you 3. So you're always starting a rupture with full potions.
Had fun slashing through these monsters, huh? You can trade extra essence for research materials. You can use them later to gain some experience, and maybe you'll get a little bit smarter.
Yes, so this is the thing that I was talking about earlier, where we can exchange the rest of our time essence for these ancient tablets. And the tablets, while we don't have the station set up yet in our fort, we will get that later over there in the library. So let's go ahead. We did actually get this level 2, the Tiberian Sunder, which unfortunately is stronger, but we also have the Magery weapon. I do think I am going to go with the more tanky build here. Again, like I said, we also have the spinning blades, so that kind of lends itself to being more close range combat. We also have the, I'm going to take the Goblet of Fire here as well. We get a little bit of extra damage there since it's I'm assuming blue is rare. I'm not sure what the yellow is indicating, though. Like, yellow for me, typically, I would think of that as, like, legendary. But there's nothing, I'm not seeing anything text-wise that says, like, rare or anything, so I'm just assuming. There's also a 2 here. Does that mean I have 2? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So, let's see. We have this Burning Shield, Magery. Don't really care about that. The ones that I have give max energy, so I guess I'll keep that on. These pants are just strictly better than what I have. And the rest of this, I think I am okay. I'm going to hold on to this, I think. Just for now, until we get a better bow, just so that way I have it on. The rest of this, we can go ahead and disenchant. Or actually, yeah.
To upgrade your materials, then go to the workbench to improve your items. Just do it. You'll thank me later.
So we'll disenchant all this because I need to get this stuff first before we come over here. So over here, there's a whole bunch of stuff. We have a workbench, we have a furnace, plank station, and mortar. These are all basically the same thing. So if we come over here, we can turn our wood ingredients into planks. Now, I think I only have, you don't have enough required. Okay, well, apparently I haven't collected a whole bunch of wood yet. But we can go over, not here. Can I go over here? Do I have enough? Yeah, so I have 46 iron ore. We can go ahead and turn all those into iron ingots. I haven't, as far as early on, I haven't noticed anything that's needed like the base version. I might eat my words here in a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and just craft all of these. Takes only about a second, and you can see they updated right there. Then we come over here to the mortar, which we've got a bunch of these blue delphiniums. We can go ahead and craft those. And then we have our workbench. So in order to upgrade something, you bring it over here, and you have 3 crafting specs. Now, one thing I guess I should, the crafting specs. So you can see that we have different crafting specs on each of our items here. I'm not sure if there's any way to increase the number of crafting specs on an item. But there are different things we can do. So we can spend gold here to unlock a new, basically, ability here on our weapon, which is going to use some of our crafting material and a crafting spec. So we could do, let's just do two-handed damage in general. There we go. So we get an additional 3% damage. Now, if I wanted to, I think I can, yeah, so I can either upgrade this to make it better, or I can alter it. So, for example, if this for some reason came with magic damage, that probably wouldn't be good on this style of weapon. Yeah, you can see there's maybe the 2 is just the I think it's just the item level. Okay. So, and then maybe, oh, I think the color is indicating how many upgrades are on it, right? So it's 4, 4, 4, 4, 2. Yeah, okay. Okay, we figured that out. So that's what the colors indicate. So if we wanted to, we could go ahead and unlock another one. Let's go ahead and maybe get like, oh, and they're randomized, it looks like. So maybe let's go with health regeneration. I think that makes the most sense for our like tanky style character. So let's do that. And we only have 1 spec left, so we could either go for more damage. So let's go for more damage here. We upgrade this. I'm assuming we have enough. I'm assuming it will tell me if I don't have enough of everything, and it looks like we have plenty. So let's go ahead. I don't know what upgrade all means. Let's go ahead and hit upgrade all. What does that do? Did that upgrade? Damage went up. So the damage did go up, but nothing else went up. So I don't know what the difference is between upgrade and upgrade all. But yeah, that's how the crafting system works. And so overall, you'll be, you know, trying to find more weapons, trying to find more armor, getting a bunch more crafting material, and getting your gear upgraded. So let's go ahead and jump back in. We'll go to Emperor's Grove. Unlocks the research table at your home fort. All right, let's get it going. Let's unlock the research table. Ooh, what do you got here, little buddy? Too long have I been trapped here. Free me from this wretched cage, and I shall be forever in your favor. As long as we have 10 bones, which I think we have, we're going to get an energized drake. Chance to spawn an aura of energy near you. Stepping inside it regenerates energy and health.
Well, dragon lady. Cute, but very powerful.
We'll help
him. Stand in the circles he summons, and maybe you won't get beat up that easily.
Pretty good for our tanky build. We like to see that. Well, our early tanky build. We might not be set up for the tank yet, but we're going to get there. All right. So there's a little ring. Obviously, it goes pretty quick. We got some flowers here. Along the way, we need to get some wood. So let's focus on getting the trees down here, because we were pretty low on that. Oh, time rift, though. Let's do the time warp again. Claim planks. We love to see it. Yeah, we got to get up to, you know, get our points up so that way we have an active ability there on our two-handed weapon. Can we see that? It was J, right? How close are we? Oh, we're less than halfway. Okay. I think we do have some more skill points, though. Oh, we only have 1 point. That's fine. We can go ahead and get a little bit more damage bonus. And then, do we have anything here? We got 1 point here. Let's go into more damage. We got coins and bones. Coins and bones. It doesn't look like there's any kind of zoom on the camera, so this looks to be your point of view throughout the whole game. Let's go ahead and collect the area resource. More bones. Oh, we got a tree over here. Let's go ahead and cut that down. Nice. Oh, wait. Can I make this time rift? Give it to me. There we go. Nice. All right, bog spawn. You're no match for my two-handed axe. Get out of here. Haha. Horn of lightning. Nice. Ooh, what is this in the middle here? This is new. Claim enchanted armor. We got dead carapace. Sweet. Well, we got to build our way back up to 100 time essence, though. So let's go ahead and pop into this time rift right here. Oh, did we upgrade? Yeah, we upgraded. Nice. So now we have Holy Quake. Channel divine energy into the ground, triggering a holy tremor that engulfs enemies in a shockwave of righteous power. Yes. Let's get it going. And oh wait, duh. I have to click on it to equip it there, buddy. Yeah, let's send him flying. Let's get him again. Boom. Okay, well, it does have a little bit less impact than I was hoping for. But it does do decent damage. There is that. Okay, let's go ahead and claim our treasure. Claim unique weapon. It is a spear, which is not really great for us. But we have enough essence here. And this is kind of, you know, this is kind of where the push and pull of the time management goes down, right? So I could sit here. We have 7 minutes left. So if I wanted to, I could sit here and just farm up. Now, I'm not going to do that for too long, right? Because we're eventually going to go to the next area and then the next area, and each one is going to have better and better stuff, I'm assuming. But if I wanted to, I could just sit here. Now, the, like, kind of risk and reward... Okay, I had a stroke. The risk and reward factor is whether or not you're going to be able to kill the boss fast enough, right? What are you doing? Are you spawning little buddies? Yeah, you're spawning little buddies. All right, let's take them out. My dude has done the cardio of a lifetime. He's just like, no F's given. He is just swinging his axe all day and all night. Okay. He decided it was enough. He was like, you know what? You're right. I've spent way too much time swinging this axe. You gotta give me a break here. I'm assuming I'm not supposed to stand inside that. Although it does look... Okay, why do you keep stopping attacking? I would like you to continue, please. Maybe it's because... Maybe hitting this ring stops me from attacking? I don't know. Let's loot the treasure. And then we can exchange our essence here. Fantastic. We get some more tombs. And then we can go back to our home fort. And I think down there, the I and K, the both books, I think those are high. I think they highlight, yeah, they highlight when we have points available. So we'll take the regeneration bonus. Head back into, wrong one. We'll go inside here. Oh, no. I, not J. IJK. Look at that. They put them all right next to each other. So kind of them. What else do we want here? Increase max health. Maybe life steal chance and crit chance. We want that. Crit damage. Endurance. Amount of life stolen energy regeneration. I don't feel like we need that. I feel like I can maybe go wisdom here. Sure. Let's go wisdom. So what else we get? We got a magical morning star. Oh, it is a one-handed weapon, though. Ooh, the Havoc Cracker. Two-handed crit chance. Look at that damage. Oh, buddy. That's so good. Wait, so how do you get... Wait, how do you get weapon levels up? Now, the rest of the stats aren't that great, but there's 7 crafting specs, so we can re-roll everything. Holy moly, that is good for us. This is the enchanted armor that we got. A lot more armor. A lot more Oh, my God, that's good. Okay. Armor, Rain of Flames, Death Blade, Luck. So it's a little bit more armor. It's less max health, but I think that's fine. Then what else do we have here? We have a level 1, so like these things can be sold. What about this? Yeah, that can be sold. Or not sold, but disenchanted. Yeah, that can definitely go. Maybe you can only find higher level items. We also have this. So this is spark damage, but we're probably going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Max energy, fiery totem, blood dragons, but it gives a little bit more armor. Yeah, no, we're going to get rid of these. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this first. Disenchant all this. I'm also going to get rid of this bow because it's I'm going to be getting a better bow before the time that I actually want to do all that. Let's disenchant this, get a bunch more crafting material. And we'll make our way over here first and check this out.
Looks like you've unlocked the Scholar's Table. Now you can research these ancient books to gain experience, and hopefully be a bit less of a dum-dum.
Hey! Don't be calling me a dum-dum. Look who's talking. Alright, so here we go. So here's all the things that we've picked up over time. So these are the Tombs of Knowledge that we've gotten a couple times. These, I forgot what they're called, but they're the tablets that we get at the end of a run. And then, I'm not sure where we've been picking these up. Basically, we can research. And it's just going to spend everything we found. 151,000 experience. Not too bad. The numbers are quite large, as you can see. So let's go ahead and level this stuff up here. Let's see here. What do we want? Let's go for our... We just got a massive damage spike. So we can probably invest... I'm not sure why all of a sudden we have half a point here. Maybe that came... Did that... I wonder if that maybe came from what we just did here. But let's go ahead and just put one... Let's see. Endurance, maybe? Lifesteal and energy regeneration. Yeah, we should probably get some energy regeneration, too. Let's get a couple points there. And let's also put... one more into max health and one into agility. Why not? We'll get that up a little bit. Okay, and then we also have... Nope, J we don't need. K we need to go into. Perfect. So we can come over here... And we can get up to our Invigorating Gust, increases health, regeneration, and damage reduction. Very cool. So from here, where do we want to go? This would give us armor and max health. This would give us damage and crit chance. I feel like we want to do that because then we can work our way up here to tolerance. I'm not sure if there's any kind of like refresh system, if you can reset, you know, your skill tree or anything like that. So let's come in here to our Havoc Cracker. Crit chance is good. The lightning plasma damage, we can re-roll this, I think. So let's alter... Ooh, just lifesteal? I feel like that we should definitely do. We do have the crit damage bonus, but I think I want to go for lifesteal here. Not a very big percentage, but that's fine. Wisdom. Oh, that's why we're getting the extra 0.5 is because wisdom is coming from our weapon. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Let's go ahead and upgrade our crit chance. Oh, I see. Okay, this makes a lot more sense now. So upgrade all just means it would use all of the upgrades that we have left on our crit chance. Now I see. So we want to do that? No, I'm gonna do this. I don't feel like we're not gonna be stacking crit a lot. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna upgrade everything. I'm gonna do one more, I think, into wisdom. How much wisdom do we actually get? I wish it told us how much we were going to get. Like if it was only like 0.1, I probably wouldn't waste my time. Okay, that's pretty good. A full level. That's not bad. And then the rest I'm gonna pump into no upgrade. Then we're gonna upgrade all. Very nice, very nice. We will take that. That is great. All right, let's head in the next rupture. Keep it going, keep it going. Dragon's Breath Wilderness. So we're going to find Spinning Blade Offhands. An electric trap. Oh, okay. Unlock. Unlocks the Quartz card station at your home fort. Town portal ability. Okay, let's figure that out. I think this might be as far as I've gotten. So this might be some new stuff that I'm experiencing now. Okay, before enemies start showing up, let's go ahead and collect some resources here. Definitely need the tree to be cut down. Collect some rockers. Wasn't there? Yeah, I was going to say, wasn't there another tree over here? Oh yeah, our damage is much better now. Much better now. Holy crap. That was such a big upgrade. Epic armor. We got some new legs.
Secondary ability.
Yes.
Think of them as the bigger, meaner cousins of primary abilities. More powerful, so you better use them wisely.
Alright, so we got Sky Swords now. Conjure a barrage of celestial blades that rain down from above, each impact dealing devastating damage for your foes. Your weapon abilities scale off your normal attack damage. Okay, so it consumes 30 energy, 200% normal attack damage bonus, and 400% damage while charged. Okay, so we also got, what, 20% two-handed damage. So I can charge this? How do I know? What does that mean? Oh, I remember. Okay, so if you look above the indicator on the bottom of our screen, you see how there's like a secondary bar that's being charged up right now? That's what it means. So over time, that's going to charge. And if we don't have to hold it. We can spend it what we want. But basically, once that gets up to, I think it's 5 bars, then it will have increased damage. Now I remember. I think that only charges as we kill things. Or... maybe it charges... we must need to maybe pick something up to charge it. I don't fully remember how we charge it. But I think a safe bet is we charge it by killing things and progressing. Attack enemies and gain charges. Use R to activate. You'll proc offense abilities to gain massive bonus damage. There we go. Yeah, so now we have this available. Probably should have saved it since we're about to go into a boss fight, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and claim the flowers. Claim the area resource. We do have a tree over here. Let's go ahead and pop this. Open the crate. Oh, we do have another time rift. Let me go ahead and pop this. We'll do the time rift, and then we'll make our way into the boss. It also gives us time to charge up our abilities. That way we can go in with a freshly charged skill. All right, we're all charged up. Let's go ahead and head into the boss. Still got our cute little dragon buddy coming along with us. There we go. Let's go ahead and launch this attack right on top of him. Oh my god, he died so fast. I guess we did get a pretty good damage increase. Holy crap.
Listen up, numbskull. You can actually use 3 of the same offhands at once. I know. Shocking. Stack them right and you'll get extra damage and reduced cooldowns. Neat, huh?
Yeah, so in order to show this off, they're going to give us 3 cups that are all the same. So Burning Shield, Electric Dragon, Spinning Blade. We can come over. So we're going to take Spinning Blade because... right? This is what we're using? Yeah, we're already taking this. So we're going to use the Spinning Blade on the Goblet because we don't have that yet. I believe that's the one we don't have? Yeah, that's the one we don't have. So let's go ahead and pop that on. Now we have all 3 pumped in. Cooldown, only half a second. Not too bad, huh? These, we can just take whatever. I'm going to take Electric Dragons because I think that's the only one that we don't have yet. I mean, we're going to get rid of them. It's not really worth keeping them, I don't think. Exchange these. Oh, wait, I just noticed that our crosshair turned... oh, it was red for a second. Weird. Okay, what do we got here?
You managed to kill 5 Rapture Lords and collect quartz from each. Not bad for a toothpick. Trade the quartz for cards, and maybe, just maybe, you'll suck a little less.
Man, he is just giving us all kinds of tough love. He really does love... oh, it's red because we're highlighted over a thing there. Okay, so what do we have here? We have some different card bonuses, and it's going to consume quartz, which we've gotten from beating bosses. Now, we can re-roll this, or we can just take this stuff. Boss damage and damage overall. That probably seems pretty beneficial. So does the experience bonus. Seems pretty good. Now, if I pick... I think this is the one I want more than this. So if I pick this, does these go away? Got it. Okay, so it's a one and done. Oh, wait. Requires more quartz to use. So it literally use... Okay, so it uses 5 quartz. I didn't see that cost being associated here. I guess maybe it was, maybe this is how it's being shown, but okay. Let's go ahead and jump back in and see what else we can get. What are we going to get here? Sands of Time Guardian. Ooh. Find a collection of epic goblets. Okay.
Don't think you're making it out of this one alive. Oh, and one last tip. Don't let her blow you off the edge.
Oh, do we have a boss fight? I have not done this yet, so I have no idea what this is. I mean, we've fought bosses before. Oh, I thought that was going to be like a big dragon in the background. I don't know. I honestly don't know why. I was just like, oh, boss fight. Like, we've been fighting bosses this whole time. I guess I was thinking it was going to be a big, like, arena boss where that thing was going to come to life and we were going to fight it. Okay, I need to build up a little bit more energy, and then I can fire off my raining swords. My raining swords of death! There we go. And you jumped out of it, you prick. Oh wait, it's still showing that it's charged, though. You ain't nothing. You're not tough. Let's go ahead and get our energy. Ooh, ooh, now I gotta get out of there. There we go. Pop a few quakes. You do have a lot of health, though. Man, can you imagine if we hadn't upgraded our weapon? This would have been tough. There we go, dragon dead. Got a whole bunch. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Okay, so let's loot the rupture treasure because that's free. We also get what is? Oh my! Oh, hold up, hold up. Game just threw a bunch at me. So we can claim our ingots, we can claim our planks, we can claim flowers. We also got a thing back here that we can claim. Unique weapon. That's a one-handed weapon, though.
Purple goblets, horns, and trinkets reign supreme as the most powerful offhands. They unlock a special mod that makes each ability even more powerful.
Purple goblets, horns, reign supreme is the most powerful. They unlock a special mod that makes each ability more powerful. Really? They do? Oh. Fire orbs now charge for a longer duration, resulting in increased damage. Okay. Arcane Apocalypse. Increase explosion size when an explosion hits. Chance to gain damage buff stacks up to 100. Increases radius of the dragon fire breath. Oh, that's super cool. Hold up. I think that is going to be beneficial over the extra damage we're getting here. So I'm going to increase our cooldown here. We are going to go from half second to 2 seconds, but it doesn't say what the duration of this is, I guess is the thing. But I think that's fine. I think that's fine. We also have this. What is this? This is the... Oh, this is the electric dragon that we picked up earlier. Got it. And then what else did we pick up? So we picked up these, but... Oh, wait. Hold up. This has so many abilities. So static charge, critical chance, max health, strength, agility, armor. Armor is a lot lower, though. Actually, while it has more abilities, it doesn't have crafting specs on it. So it's probably not really worth it to do that. What else do we have? We have the Havoc Arc. What else did we get? Horn of Lightning. So we got the Chain Lightning. Oh, we got a whole bunch of cool stuff. Okay, so let's see what we unlocked here. And where's... Oh, this little guy.
See that cryptic figure over there? That's the Keeper of Time. With his map, you can upgrade stuff in your home fort. It's like renovation, but without the dust and regrets.
I know this guy. He's in the last flame, I think, or at least something very similar is. Stations marked with blank one up. Wait, what? Sorry, I wasn't listening to what he was saying. That's my bad. You gain one. Oh. So how do I... Where's my gold? Does it show how much gold I have? We have 8,000. Okay, it would be very beneficial if there was something here that showed how much gold I have, so I know what percentage of my coins are being spent. That being said, 1%, I mean, I guess I will upgrade that, because it doesn't look like there's anything else that wants to be upgraded. And then let's go ahead and spend all our stuff over here for a bunch of... one more percentage of points. Let's go for more damage here. Let's pop over here. No, that one I don't need to do. I need to pop over here. Yeah. And then we're working our way over here. More crit chance. Great. And let's see. Let's disenchant some stuff. Clean up our inventory a little bit. So this could go. We don't really want that. We don't really need the maul. We're not doing that. These, I guess, we'll hold on to for a little bit, just in case we need them. That doesn't seem very good. These are all kind of low-tier stuff. Is this better than what we have? There's lifesteal, endurance, and attack. Yep, we're keeping that. That's going on. Armor goes up, fire beam, deathblade, two-handed crit damage. Yeah, so that's just better than what we have. Can I just do this? Okay, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That makes it way easier because I can put that up, get rid of it. Don't really care about that. I think is the boss damage and stamina. Yeah, I think this is better than what we currently have. And then the rest of this can be disenchanted. Yeah, so we haven't figured out yet this stuff, what it turns into. This is still a mystery. We figured out the bottom. But a lot of this other stuff we have yet to figure out. Open stash. Oh, okay, so you can throw stuff in here. Perfect. I'm going to throw these in here just because I might want to use them later. And let's do one more. We're going to do one more rupture for this video. Mardoth Bridge, Apocalypse, Melkor, and Chain Lightning Offhands, Ancient Dwarven Fossil. Interesting. So we might not unlock anything for our castle here, but it looks like we do have another unlock. Ooh, what is this? Oh, there's a whole bunch of books of knowledge, fire shards. Yeah, what is this? Secret of the Flames. Bring me 10 fire shards, and in return, the fossil dwarven demigods shall be bestowed upon you. A canvas for the forging of your might, enhanced by the potency of powerful gems. Okay, so this is where we start getting this. This is the stuff we were looking at before that we didn't really know, I think. Fire scraps. Or it's something similar, at least. So we need fire gems. Acquired 5 essence. Okay, so now we can find books of knowledge on the ground. Cool. Let's see. So are you guys going to be dropping this stuff, or do I have to find it, like, in crates? Ah, there we go. Just found it. Okay, so let's use this. Complete.
Fossil is your key to endless progression and growth in the realms. It absorbs power from every gem you place on it. You only need one fossil, so wear it with pride.
Okay, so I'm not sure how to use it yet. Maybe that's the H? Oh, wait, no, don't want to do that. Okay, so we'll figure it out after we're done in here. We'll figure out how to use that. Oh, fire shards. There we go. Let's claim our unique weapon. The Oath Impaler. Well, I don't think I'll be using that. There we go. Another level up. Claim more books. Time ripped it up. Let's go. Grab the ingots. Pop this. Kill the spider. Awesome. Oh, yeah. I think this is the way to go. I think the tankier build is just going to be better. Unique weapon. Perfect. Okay, let's go over here. We have some more experience books. We'll pick these up. We'll also pick up the stuff over here. Grab the flowers. We got some more crafting material over here, it looks like. We'll grab these before we head into the boss for more energy. Nice. We got to level up too. We'll do that afterwards. What do we have here? Open epic armor container. Loot. Give me that. Oh, wait. Hold up. Well, we'll take this, and then let's compare. Armor is a little bit lower, but it gives us more stamina. It gives us a little bit of strength. Oh, man. Hold up. And some mag... Yeah. Put those on right now. No, I'm still taking that. Armor stone. You can use this to... Use this one to permanently add armor to Dwarven demigod fossil. Okay, so that's something... Yeah, we're gonna do that afterwards. Oh, but that used up a lot of my essence. Okay, so we need to rebuild our essence here. That's fine. That's not a problem at all. So is this ring, like, is that where the... Like, what is this? I don't know. I thought that might be... Oh, okay, so that's where the reward comes in. Got it. Then lastly, let me pick up this. Claim treasure. Bunch of coins. Perfect. And then we can make our way out. Grab that. Open up a path. There we go. Let's fight the boss. Ooh, what are you? You're funny looking. Pop our double damage. And get completely wrecked. Ooh, my rewards. What do I get? Let's see. So we have Delusions of Zelkor. We have Chain Lightning or Arena Apocalypse. Multiple explosions forming. Let's go for Chain Lightning. That seems cool. Chain Lightning and Chain Lightning. Let's return the essence. And teleport home. Okay, so now let's figure out this fossil-looking thing. See how this works. So... We have, let's see, so is it in our inventory? No, but oh, wait, we have this. Oh, it pops up here. So we have attack speed, boss damage, damage bonus experience, armor bonus. So how exactly does this work? Right-click to upgrade fossil. Oh, so I guess literally you just pick up these speed stones and it literally just applies to this. Can be imbued with magical gems. It doesn't seem like there's any limit, so it looks like you just collect these and just over time it will apply. Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's a very simple system. What is this? Oh, is that just implying that I don't have anything equipped there yet? I suppose. It's a little bit of a visual bug there, but that's okay. Increase critical damage. Do I care about luck yet? I don't feel like my... Where's my crit chance? Yeah, my crit chance is only 4%. Probably not worth it to build up down there yet. Let's build a little bit more into max health, maybe? Or no, we're really good on health. Maybe just energy generation. I don't know. I'm not sure how, like, what the optimal way to build is. So I'm just kind of doing what I feel is good. So here at the end of this episode, because this is where we're going to leave it off. If you guys liked this content, you know, let me know. Leave either a comment or like the video. And if this video gets enough traction, we'll play a little bit more of it. I think it's actually pretty fun. You know, this is kind of like, and I don't mean this I always say stuff like this, and I'm like, don't take this the wrong way, people, but this is kind of like Baby's first Path of Exile, where it's like, obviously, you know, you have the spread out talent tree, which immediately, if you're familiar with action RPGs, makes you think of Path of Exile, because that's kind of like the thing that a lot of people, it turns people away because it's so complex. I think this one is much more straightforward than that is. You have your, you know, your hub world is right here, so you don't have to go very far for anything. Are some things just kind of like thrown in here and they don't really have their own station? Maybe it's not the most aesthetically pleasing, but, you know, for a single player action RPG where you can just kind of, why are you standing like that, you weirdo? You know, it does its job well. And I think it's while, you know, there is obviously there's definitely an overlap, right? Talking between action RPGs and bullet heavens, they have a lot of the same mechanical, what's the word I'm looking for? They have a lot of this, I guess, just mechanics. That's what I'm looking for. The main difference being action RPGs are definitely more focused on the manual usage of your skills, whereas we still have a little bit of that, right? We have a Q and our R that we can activate, but we also have a little bit of that bullet heaven element where we do have some auto-attacking skills. And while it might not be as extensive as you would find in a more traditional bullet heaven where you have, you know, 6, maybe even 10 different skills all going off at the same time, there is a little bit of that element. There's also a little bit of that synergy element too, which is going to be cool. I'm curious to see how people play, if it does end up being like one skill is the way to go, or is it better to spread it out and have, you know, 3 different damage sources. That'll be kind of cool to see. As far as like accessibility options, I do feel like there's definitely room for improvement as far as you know, things like can we change keybinds? That was something I wanted to look into. Can I just easily, oh, perfect. Okay, that was something I wanted to double check, because for example, you know, I might want to change like my abilities from Q to R. Like the secondary ability to me seems like that should be more of a Q, and R is the more like, maybe that should be E, because for me, I always think of like Q as being secondary and E as being primary as far as ability goes. So then maybe interact could be R. So perfect that you can spread that around. I hadn't checked that before. Good thing to see that. I would like to see a little bit of change when it comes to crosshair. This crosshair is so small, and I think for like this melee build, it makes perfect sense, right? You have this giant indicator of where your attacks are actually happening, right? But as we noticed with the archer build at the beginning of the video, it was a little bit more difficult for me to actually properly choose where my arrows were going. For the most part, I was just trying to aim in the middle of the screen as best as I could. But I think if you could increase your you know, crosshair size, or change the shape, or even more importantly, change the color, I think that would be very beneficial for that type of attacks more specifically, especially if you look at things like, I'm assuming the spear. Do we have a spear? We don't, but I'm assuming here, like with the mage weapon, yeah, you do kind of need to target it specifically where you want it to go. So that is another one of those range weapons where it would be beneficial to be able to see more specifically. Like, let's take a look at the maul here, how that works. Yeah, see, another very, very bright, you know, very bright indicator of where the attacks are happening. So just would maybe like to see a little bit of quality of life there for the ranged attackers. The crafting system, while we haven't delved too deeply into that, I think is kind of cool that you can kind of make your weapon what you want it to be. You know, for myself, I don't have a lot of experience with action RPGs, so a lot of these systems are for people who have played more action RPGs. Is probably familiar and maybe even watered down from something that you're used to playing. But for someone, this is kind of a good stepping stone, I think, of bringing someone from the bullet heaven genre into the action RPG realm. You have a lot of these systems that are very similar and, you know, just overall systems that I'm familiar with, but we don't really see implemented a whole bunch. Like, obviously, you know, if you've played Death Must Die, right, the equipment system you're going to be very familiar with, and there's other ones too, but that's just the one that comes to my mind first. But from what I remember, and it has been a couple months since I played, you can't actually upgrade the stats on your equipment. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. And I actually really like the crafting spec system. Now, one thing I'll be interested to see moving forward, because I don't see it in my inventory over here, is the addition of more crafting specs. So I'm not sure, because I haven't progressed far enough yet, are we going to be able to upgrade items farther than the specs allow? Like, are we going to be able to get more specs and put it on an item, or are they literally limited just to the specs they start with? Can you reset specs? Like, how exactly does that work? Especially, you know, while it's not going to be super important in the early game, I'm assuming it will become very important in the later game, and understanding that system will be more important as you progress on. But for what it's worth, I do really enjoy it. I think it's kind of fun. There's definitely a little bit of randomness there, but for the more casual player, I think it's going to be fun, while it might be a little bit more of a frustration for more competitive players if there is that scene in this game. What else we got? I think this... I'm going to be honest, I think the crafting inventory is great. I have played way too many MMOs where your inventory, this up here, just gets flooded with crafting materials, and it is a nightmare. So the fact that they just made it, this is all it needs to be, I think that's a great addition and a great way to go about it. Now, one thing that we didn't really look at here, yes, there is a shop where you can buy mounts, you can buy skins, and you can buy pets. As far as I've seen, there is no way to buy power of any kind. It is just cosmetic upgrades if you want to throw the developers a couple extra bucks and, you know, help support the game. The game does cost, I think it's $9.99 for the full game. So if you find it's worth it and you want to help out the devs a little bit more, by all means. But there's no, you know, even if you're playing online, though, even if there was power in the game and you wanted to play just offline, you could totally do that, and it's not going to affect your experience in any way. So I'm kind of, you know, for example, I think and let me preface this with a giant if, I'm just saying hypothetically, if there was to be power in the shop, you would have to limit to offline play so that if someone wanted to buy power, they could do so, but only if they're not competing with other players. That is not the case right now. That was a giant hypothetical. That's like disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. But just wanted to kind of throw in my 2 cents there. But anyway, guys, yeah, that has been Dwarven Realms. And I'm going to be honest, one thing that kind of confused me, I don't think I'm a dwarf. I definitely look more like a human. But anyway, maybe we're just invading the dwarves' realms. That could be a possibility. But guys, what do you think of Dwarven Realms? Let me know down below in the comment section. Like I said, if you do want to see more of this game, show this video some love, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below, so that way I know you guys enjoy the content, and if you like it, we'll see more of it on the channel. But guys, that's going to do it for this one. I've been Ganyonz. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time.